my channel. How is everyone today? Another Saturday, another haul. So if you're new here, my name's Louise and I have my adult son who lives with me and my dogs, so that's who I'm shopping for. I do have an adult daughter, but she's moved out, so I'm just letting you know, Corey's my son, Blossom's my daughter, because I probably will mention when it's food related anyway. So yeah, if you enjoy hauls, I do a haul every Saturday. I do vlogs in between occasionally, not committed to those, but definitely will get a haul every Saturday without fail. So if you enjoy that type of content, don't forget to subscribe below. Okay, so we did Asda, only Asda this week. I didn't feel like I needed a lot. I'm still working from my freezer. I mentioned last week I'm going to try and eat my freezer down. It's more full than I thought. We've made a little bit of a dent, but not enough really. So I have got a couple of frozen bits, but not a lot. So let's do it and I'll explain as we go along. Always do the fresh bit first. I've got some baby spinach this week. Haven't had any for ages, so we got a few salady bits. That's all I really need. And tomatoes. I get through a lot of tomatoes. Potatoes are back to 82p this week. They were 79 last week. I don't understand, whatever. 2 kilograms. So that's decent. Always get potatoes because you just need potatoes in the house all the time. Eating a lot of onions this week as well. Feel like I'm going to eat a lot more onions this week. They weren't that great. A lot of their fresh produce wasn't that great. This was the best out of the bunch and it weren't brilliant. Same with the potatoes. Quality's not so great this week. And I got 2 cucumbers. Now, I'm not like a massive cucumber fan. And Corey, he might have the occasional salad. But, so I found this thing out this week. I'm a pickle fan. Always have lots of pickled onions or pickle anything. I've got a lot of leftover vinegar because I've got a lot of pickled stuff over Christmas. And I don't really have anything to pickle. I never get through a whole cucumber. Like, it always goes bad before I get to the end. And I absolutely hate waste. Somebody mentioned slicing it up and put it in there. Me thinking, okay, well, we can do it. But you know when you pickle things, it takes a long time for the item to actually pickle. Doesn't. Turns out if you slice this up and put it in vinegar, by the following morning it's like a already pickled product. It's not something you have to leave for a week or two. And I ate the lot and I've been craving it. I've been thinking about it since I finished the last batch off. I'm going to use at least an entire one of these just to keep me going, and then I'm going to finish the bit off that don't get eaten at the end of the week. So that's why there's 2 of them. Highly recommend it. I'm not somebody that would be able to eat cucumbers, just, you know, some people can just put them straight in your mouth. I would always have it with the salad, and I don't like it with the skin on, but when it's pickled, absolutely love it, and I can just eat them whole. Really, really recommend that. Plus, if you like pickled goods, because pickled onions, pickled eggs, anything, you're paying a chunk of money. I mean, this is 49p for that massive thing. So yeah, definitely recommend it. I was really, really excited about that one, and it's making my mouth water thinking about it now, so I'm going to have to do some tonight. I got a large milk. Corey's already got into it because he'd asked me to pick some Nesquik up. Now, he has not had Nesquik for a long time. He's already started on the milk because he asked me to get the Nesquik. He even said he actually wanted the large one. He said, doesn't matter how much it costs, just let him know and he'll give me the money. But this is the largest they do. But it is reduced. It's £2.15, I think. Don't quote me because I don't buy Nesquik that often. But it is reduced to £1.50 at the moment. So if you're a Nesquik fan, Asda is the place to go right now. Don't know how long it'll be on for though. Stocking up with tuna. I'm going to try and eat a little bit healthier. I'm not succeeding very much, but the weight's piling on now. Not just trickling on, it's piling on. So I'm going to have to do something at some point soon. Ate a tin of the beans and sausages this week, so I just replaced that one. Carrots. Really, really good if you want to bulk up with eating food, which is what I'm doing, but not the calories. Same with that, that's what I was thinking anyway. And just replacing petit pois. Absolutely love them. So much better than large peas. That's a whole childhood, being forced to eat marrow fat peas. Ugh. So I only eat the small ones now. And I ate some green beans this week, so I was replacing those. Now, I had to buy one of these this week. I used this in a recipe and I finished the last of my Liam herrings. Now, I do not remember the last time I bought one of these because I just don't use it that much. And I'm so glad I don't. £1.50 for that. It's such a small bottle. All right, it's going to last a long time. And it's, okay, I was going to say it's me being stingy again, but I've been told I'm not stingy, I'm frugal. So we'll go with frugal. It sounds better. Yeah, they had a larger one, but I just didn't want to pay the money. So we got a small one at £1.50. Wish I could find a cheaper version of that. Anyone knows any, like, I have tried a cheaper version. I think it was like in a pound store or pound stretcher once a long time ago. And it was a massive bottle for like 99p. But you could tell the difference. It just was not worth it. But if anybody knows of a cheaper version of the Worcester sauce, I probably said that wrong because everyone says it wrong. Yeah, let me know. I'll definitely give it a go. Corey's into pastas again. So I picked this one up. I can't remember if he's tried the pepperoni one, but it was only, oh, 80p. Oh, I'm not doing very good with my numbers this week. Also picking the pasta bake one up because he loves these. If you've never tried it before, you add milk and tomato puree, I believe, tuna, pasta, cheese on it, and he also puts crisps on his. This is 29p, and it's a family size one. Really, really good price. Okay, we're going to miss some bits. Let's not miss some bits. My absolute favourite sausages. If you've been here before, you know I always rave about these sausages. £2.50 for one packet. 2 packets for £4. These are now the new absolute favourites. This one always has been. This is the Welsh cheddar and bacon. That one is awesome. I also like the caramelised onion ones. Corey doesn't, but I tried these ones for the first time, I believe, a couple of weeks ago. They'd been frozen. He's only tried them last night for the first time, and he's a fan. I actually tried one this morning. Really, really good. These are lovely. They also have lots of other flavours. So if you like a extra special, get me words out, extra special sausage, definitely recommend this make. Vegan mayo. My daughter Blossom is a vegan. She likes the vegan mayo, and this was a chipotle one. And it's reduced at the moment, I think, oh, now I'm thinking, I said £2.15 for that one, down to £1.50. This one definitely was £2.15, down to £1.50. One of them's got to be wrong. No, this one's right. But it's in a reduced, but I don't know if they're not doing them anymore. They had a bacon one as well, but she wouldn't want the bacon one because she doesn't particularly like tastes of meat or textures of meat or anything like that, so she wouldn't do an alternative. But yeah, I bought that one for her. Coleslaw, I don't dislike it, I just would never purchase it. It's just not something I ever think of. Corey actually put it on the list. We have a list on the fridge when we think of things through the week that we want on shopping day. It goes on the list and he puts that on there, so I don't know whether he has a plan for it. Bought one butter this week. Butter's my thing. Corey has margarine, I have butter. I usually buy 2. I'm really bad with butter. Again, I'm trying to just cut, if I can cut out a few calories here and there, that's what I'm going with. No, I'm not going on no massive diet. Just trying to cut down a bit to stop it piling on so quickly. And I'm going to up my exercise a tad this week and see if it does anything. If I can just hold the weight going on, I'll be happy with that right now. Mayo, always get the cheap one for Corey. Only get an expensive one at Christmas as a treat because this does him. He's a sauce person, but this is just stocking up. Didn't realise we didn't have any of these till we went to have a roast dinner on the weekend, so I bought 2 of them. 34p for these ones. Really like those. This is another one of my, maybe I could have a couple of crackers instead of a couple of slices of bread once or twice in the week. They're only 30 calories. Can't remember the price, so I can't tell you. I'm not doing very good with prices today. But that was the idea behind these. Like I said, I'm not dieting, but if I can take some calories out here and there, 30 calories per cracker, whereas a slice of bread is over 100 normally. Normal slice of bread I'm talking about. Corey also, there's a few things in here Corey'd asked for actually. Had one of these a while ago and he really, really enjoyed it, and he likes the idea of the individual ones. So I bought those ones because they're actually, Asda's own make is 85p. These are £1.80 normally, but they were down to 90p at the moment. So yep, if you want apple pies, this is the place to go for them at the moment. Weight wise, this was way better than the Asda's own. I bought these at £1.50. Again, these sit in the fridge and they're just there for if or when, you know, they can sit for weeks and weeks and weeks. But because they're individual containers, they've got really good dates on them. But I thought Corey's eaten a few pots of this week. That's what I mean. The last time I bought these was a long time ago, and they sat in the fridge since then, and then suddenly he'll just go through a few pots and it's done. So they, not to stock up the fridge, because he's going to eat them with them, isn't he? They'll be gone by the end of the week. Not my usual dog foods, but the dogs have been not eating as much of their Wetbox wet dog food that I give them in the evening. So I just got a few of these. They like these, but they're not as much of a fan as their Wetbox normally. But because they're not eating them, I thought we'd just break it up, give them something a bit different. So we got the chicken and lamb, the beef, and the turkey and chicken, and they're 45p each. But one of those will do them both a meal. They'll eat half of that each, so because they're only small. To go in the cupboard, I picked these up. First of all, I was going to pick the Kit Kats up anyway. I do like to have a cup of tea with a sweet thing in the evening. If you're dieting or whatever, these are 104 calories. You get 2 sticks. And if you eat them right, they can last a long time. There's a whole lot of nibbling bits of chocolate off and dunking them in your tea and all sorts of things. One of these can last a while and it's satisfying. So I'll get me quick chocolate fix without the calories. And then I saw and they're reduced to £1 a pack at the moment. And I went round the corner and they had these hazelnut spread. Now, straight away made me think of Nutella. Again, the calories are the same. So I'm going to try my best just to have one of those in the evening. I mean, even if I had 2, as long as I watch my calories, I should be fine. I'll be a skinny mini next week. Dr. Pepper, I always get Corey a bottle of Dr. Pepper, even though I haven't the past few weeks. Again, this was, I do like a packet of crisps. Chipsticks, £1 for 8 of them. And they're like 84 calories or something. Corey wanted the Doritos, and that's to go on Corey's pastas. I like those as well. Absolutely the best ready salted crisps you can get. 80p for 12 bags. Always recommend them. Bought more of Corey's chicken fillet things. We don't need much for freezer food, like I said, but he does like those, and I won't eat them, so it's a good thing. Hash browns. We were out. We got no potato product in. I didn't want to get too many because I'm going to go with real potatoes because, again, less calories, less fat and all that sort of stuff. Now this one, Corey's birthday is next week. He's not a cake fan, and I had a discussion with him and he said he would prefer a tub of this. So I bought a tub of this and I'm just going to stick in the candle in the top. You know, what's the point in buying cake if he doesn't want any? He would have a little bit because I bought it, but then the rest would just go to waste. Now they do cookie dough ball. Well, they did do cookie dough balls in Asda as well. I think it's this make. I believe it's this make. They didn't have any. So I'm probably going to have to go back up at some point. His birthday's next week. Wednesday? It's on the 10th anyway. I think that's Wednesday. Yeah, so I might pop up and see if I can get them, because he knows he's getting this, but he wouldn't know about the balls. Yeah, that's a Corey thing. He likes anything cookie dough. Now I bought these last week for the first time. The small ones, I mean. I've bought the wraps before. Never bought the small ones, but they ran out the large ones. And to me, I don't know why, I just find them more satisfying than the large one. Got lots of ideas. I've had lots of subscribers give me ideas. So 54p for 8 of them, and they're whole meal, which I enjoy. And Corey doesn't really that bother. So it's something that will sit in the cupboard. Again, a few less calories if I have one of them. Just got to fill it with healthy foods. Again, less calories with this one. We're doing a whole less calorie thing. You would think I'm on a massive diet, but I'm not. 63 calories from one slice of that. If you toast this, it's like having a cracker as well. So if you want a cracker fix and you don't have any crackers in, even though I did buy crackers, yeah, this is like having a cracker. Corey enjoys this bread as well. And I've wanted to try this one for a long time. Now, Blossom eats this one. This is the one she would go for. It's 84p. But the thing that puts me off a lot of the time is seeds get stuck in your teeth, don't they? But I really wanted it, so yeah, that's it. That is a haul. That is a Asda haul, and it came to £47 something and change. Yeah, 47 and change. It feels like that's a lot of money for that. I feel like last week I only spent 30 quid and got a lot more. No, maybe not. I did check the receipt and everything came out at the correct prices as well, so it adds up quickly, doesn't it? So that's this week done. We're £10 under budget again, like I mentioned before. I'm running the freezer down, so I will put that with the money I saved last week. So we've got £40 budget for freezer food. So when we do a freezer shop, it will be a freezer shop. I've never done a freezer shop where I'm like filling a chunk of it up. It's usually just refilling bits. So that will be an interesting one when it comes up. I feel like I should start making lists for that one. If I don't have a list, it could be anything. Yeah, so that is our haul. I hope you enjoyed this one. Waffled a little bit, but that's me. Yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.